In the heart of Goma, a village where stories weave through the air like morning mist, lived Amara, a soul as impoverished as the soil beneath her feet. Her garments were more holes than cloth, her shelter a patchwork of despair where the rain whispered secrets through the gaps. Each night, Amara curled up on the cold earth, her dreams a silent plea for change. Yet dawn always broke with the same harsh reality. She labored endlessly, fetching water, scrubbing clothes, toiling in fields, but her palms returned to her as empty as her hopes. While her childhood companions now basked in the warmth of family and comfort, Amara was the village's shadow, whispered to be cursed, shunned by men who feared her misfortune might cling to them. Her days were a tapestry of solitude, her heart a lonely island amidst a sea of scorn. But even in her despair, she clung to the thread of hope, waiting for her moment under the sun. One scorching afternoon, Amara knelt by the river, washing her rags in its silvered flow, when a figure appeared, regal and mysterious. Zuri, draped in finery that dazzled like a queen's, spoke with a voice sweet as honey. She knew Amara's struggles, offering a peculiar pact. For each collection of used undergarments from the villagers, Zuri promised wealth. Bewilderment clouded Amara's thoughts, but the promise of prosperity was a siren song she couldn't ignore. With a cunning plan, Amara traded vibrant buckets and bowls for the villagers' discarded items. Her trade a disguise for her true purpose. She roamed Goma, her offerings like jewels in the sun, turning the mundane into moments of excitement. Each transaction was a piece of her puzzle, piecing together a life she dared not dream of before. Under the cloak of night, she sorted her bounty, the panties destined for Zuri, the rest consigned to flames. The fire's dance was her secret ritual, erasing the evidence of her odd commerce. Each encounter by the river was laden with mystery. Zuri's smile like a blade, her rewards a beacon of change. The crisp notes she handed over felt like the first warmth of spring after a long, harsh winter. Amara's life began to transform. Her hut was reborn with sturdy palm leaves replacing the tattered roof, windows now sealed against the chill, and her wardrobe blossomed into a spectrum of colors she once envied in others. Her table, once bare, now held meals that spoke of abundance, no longer the silent witness to her hunger. The village buzzed with tales of her sudden fortune, whispers of magic and blessings swirling through the air. But beneath the surface of her newfound prosperity, a dark thread ran, unseen by the day's light. None knew of the nocturnal dance of secrets and shadows by the riverbank, where under the moon's watch, a darker narrative unfolded. Amara, once the village's pariah, had stepped into a new light. But at what cost? The river, which once reflected only her sorrow, now mirrored her complex web of hope and deceit. Each night, as she exchanged her collected wares, the mystery deepened, the air thick with the unspoken, her heart caught between the thrill of freedom and the weight of her secret. Yet the shadows had eyes in Goma. Lonnie, a sharp-eyed neighbor, watched Amara's nightly escapades with growing suspicion. She followed one evening, her heart racing with each step, until she witnessed the eerie ritual by the river. Zuri, under the moonlight, chanted incantations, and with each word the collected items vanished, leaving behind an eerie glow. Lainey's blood chilled as she heard the laughter of the night, a sound that carried the echo of dark power. The next day, driven by fear and duty, Lonnie sought the village elders, recounting her terrifying discovery. The elders, with grave faces, called for Amara, demanding answers in the village square. Amara, trembling under the weight of her oath, finally broke down, revealing Zuri's true nature, a ritualist feeding off their lives for her gain. The village, now united in their fear, followed the guidance of the chief priest. They unearthed Zuri's hidden lair beneath an old baobab tree, confronting her dark magic. With the priest's chants and the villagers' determination, they dismantled Zuri's power, her screams fading into the night as her artifacts were destroyed. In the square, before the very tree where celebrations once thrived, Zuri was bound, her reign of terror ended by the resolve of Goma's people. Amara, forgiven yet forever changed by her ordeal, watched as the village reclaimed its peace, the darkness of the night giving way to a new dawn.